Hello friends, welcome you all. In last lecture, we have discussed the specification of fillet weld. Now, in this lecture, we are going to discuss the design strength in the fillet weld. So, what is design strength? Let us see through the formula. PDW is equal to FWD into L into TT, okay, where L is the effective length of weld and TT means throat thickness of weld, that is we are calculated as 0.7 into S. S is the size of fillet weld and FWD you can call as a design stress for fillet weld. Okay, so it is calculated by FWD is equal to FU upon root 3 into gamma MW, where Fu is 410 Newton per mm square, that is ultimate strength of plate, and gamma MW is equal to 1.25 for shop weld and 1.50 for site weld. Here PDW, in this PDW, this suffix DW represent W for weld and D for design, that is design strength for weld. Okay, so let us see the analysis and design of fillet weld. So step number one, how we can find out or how we can design the numericals based on the fillet weld. So step number one, firstly we have to assume the size of weld based on the thickness of member to be connected. Okay, so in first step we have to assume the size of weld if it is not given. If it is given, then we are directly use it, but if it is not given, then we have to assume the size of weld. Okay, step number two, design stress of weld, that is we have to calculate FWD. So FWD calculated by Fu upon root 3 into gamma MW. Fu is the ultimate strength of plate, okay, and gamma MW is the partial safety factor for weld. It is 1.25 when shop weld is there, and it is 1.50 when site weld is there. Okay, so after that, step number 3, design strength per mm length of weld. Here we have to calculate design strength per mm length of weld. Okay, that is represented by letter PQ. Okay, so PQ is equal to FWD into TT. Actually, this is the formula of PDW, where L we are taken as a 1 mm. Okay, so we are calling as the design strength per mm length of weld. So PQ is equal to FWD into TT. FWD is the design stress of weld and TT is the throat thickness. Next, step number 4, effective length of weld required. So we have to finally calculate the length required, that is we have to provide the weld length, total weld length. So we are calculated L is equal to design strength of weld divided by the design strength per mm weld of per mm length of weld. Okay, so L is equal to PDW upon PQ. So here adjust this length either by longitudinal fillet weld or as a transfer fillet weld along with longitudinal fillet weld. Means we can provide the fillet weld only for on longitudinal sides or transfer as well as longitudinal sides. Okay, so here we have to take a note that if only a longitudinal fillet weld we have to provide or we can provide, then check this length of each longitudinal fillet weld should be greater than the perpendicular distance between them. Okay, so the distance between two longitudinal welds than the distance between these perpendicular distance between these two welds. Okay, so let us see one numerical problem on the analysis and design of welded joint. So here the problem statement is there. So design the suitable fillet weld connection for plate 60 by 8 mm and 120 by 8 mm thick plate. So two plates are given, that is 60 by 8 mm and 120 by 8 mm. Transmit a factored pull of 125 kilonewton. 125 kilonewton factored pull is given, that is PDW already is given here. Okay, so design the joint for full strength of the plate and assume welding on all three sides. and use 6 mm site weld. So here what we have to calculate or what we have to design, we have to calculate the length of weld, total length of weld, and we have here given the 6 mm site weld. So size of weld is already given, that is 6 mm, and site weld we have to use here. Okay, so let us see given data again. Plate sizes are given, that is 60 by 8 mm and 120 by 8 mm. Fu, that is plate strength. So here not mention the plate strength, but we have to assume it as 410 MPa, that is 410 Newton per mm square. Gamma W is equal to 1.50. Why? Because here site weld is provided. If it is shop weld, then gamma MW is equal to 1.25. But here site weld is given, means gamma MW is equal to 1.50. So let us see step number 1. First we have to calculate design strength of plate, which is already given here. That is factored pull, total factored pull is given 125 kilonewton. That is PDW is equal to 125 kilonewton. Then size of weld, size of weld is size of weld also given, that is 6 mm. Then step number 3, we have to calculate the design stress, okay, for site weld. Okay, this is wrong, it is design stress for site weld. Okay, so FWD is equal to Fu upon root 3 into gamma MW, where Fu is 410 divided by root 3 into gamma MW is 1.50. After putting the value in the formula, we get the answer 157.80 Newton per mm square. So this is the design stress for site weld. Okay. Next, step number 4, then we have to calculate the design strength per mm length of weld. So how we can calculate the design strength per mm length of weld? PQ is equal to FWD into TT. Okay, FWD is the design stress and TT is the throat thickness. FWD we are calculated in step number 3, that is 157.80 multiplied by throat thickness, that is 0.7 S. S is the size of weld, which is 6 mm. So putting the values in the formula FWD into TT, we get the PQ, that is design strength per mm length of weld, is 662.6 Newton per mm. Okay, here value of L is 1, therefore we are calculating PQ in Newton per mm. Okay, so step number 5, effective length of weld required. So finally we have to calculate the total length required for weld, that is L. L is equal to PDW upon PQ. PDW is already given, that is factored pull 125 into 10 raised to 3. PQ we are calculated, that is design strength per mm length of weld in Newton per mm. So the ratio of this we get, after calculating this ratio we get the length, effective length, that is 188.65. So we are rounded up into 190 mm. So now total length we know, we have to provide the weight on all three sides, which is mentioned in problem. Okay, so let us provide one transverse, okay, and two longitudinal welds. Transverse weld means it is perpendicular to the direction of load, and longitudinal weld means it is the parallel to the direction of load. 60 mm, here we can see the in figure. Okay, this is the we are providing the transverse weld. Okay, so this length is the size of that plate. Okay, that is 60 by 8 mm. 8 mm is the thickness of that plate and 60 is the this size. So we are providing the transverse weld is equal to 60 mm. Total weld size is 190 mm, out of which we are providing the transverse weld of 60 mm. So remaining 130 mm we are distributed in these two directions, that is longitudinal weld, that is 190 minus 60 divided by 2. So it is equal to 65 mm. So this is the longitudinal welds, okay, which is parallel to the direction of load, and this is the transverse weld which is perpendicular to the direction of load. Okay, so here you can see the length of longitudinal weld 65 mm, 65 mm, and this is 60 mm. We have to check here, what we have to check here, the longitudinal fillet welds should be more than the perpendicular distance between, that is the transfer distance, okay, should be greater than. So this is 60 mm and this is the longitudinal welds are 65 mm, so it is okay. So hope you will understand the today's session or numerical problem based on the analysis and design of weld. So that's it for today's lecture. Thank you.